The narrative opens with a striking declaration. Elon Musk, the entrepreneurial force behind Tesla and SpaceX, has just officially purchased Boeing, shaking the aerospace world to its core. Headlines erupted across social networks, TV tickers ran non-stop, and readers everywhere couldn't believe what they were seeing until the truth emerged and the illusion dissolved. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. From the first moment the story surfaced late in 2024, the claim that Musk had acquired Boeing sparked widespread curiosity and excitement. It seemed to many to fit a pattern. Musk had previously been the subject of rumors about buying major corporations, McDonald's, Amazon, and even CNN, each fueled by sensationalist videos and AI-generated imagery. The Boeing claim followed in the same vein, amplified by dramatic captions like, "Elon Musk has just acquired Boeing, eliminating all competition." Fueled by the image of an exhilarated Musk brandishing a document emblazoned with Boeing's logo, the allegations swelled like a tidal wave. Social media platforms buzzed with speculation about a future where Musk's influence would extend across the skies, immediately relegating Boeing's independence to a historical footnote. Yet as rumors ramped up, so did skepticism. Investigations revealed that the visuals were AI fabrications, distorted hands, strange lighting, uncanny facial features, all hinting at manipulation. Trusted fact-checking outlets soon stepped in. Reuters looked into the story and confirmed there was no official filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission that would indicate a massive acquisition, such as the required S-4 merger form. Musk's X account, Boeing's official channels, and regulatory filings turned up nothing to support the claim. PolitiFact similarly found no credible evidence, no company announcements, no securities filings, and no statements from either Musk or Boeing confirming any acquisition. Snopes also rated the rumor false, noting that the claim stemmed from AI-manipulated content pushed by sensational YouTube channels before ultimately being taken down. In that brief moment between sensational rumor and factual correction, the world allowed itself to imagine a bold, transformative vision. People pictured Musk consolidating commercial air travel and space exploration under one bold banner, a narrative as thrilling as it was improbable. Yet in a matter of days, the fantasy unraveled under the weight of standard investigative vigilance. Though the storyline disappeared almost as quickly as it surfaced, video posts were removed, Facebook banners vanished, and articles were updated or deleted, the episode left behind a profound awareness of how rapidly misinformation can spread, especially when it involves high-profile figures like Elon Musk and industry giants like Boeing. It's striking how such rumors, though baseless, danced so readily in public discourse. The associative power of Musk's brand, chronicled by his groundbreaking real-world initiatives, made the rumor feel plausible to many, even if only for a fleeting moment. The incident became emblematic of the modern era's interplay between high-impact personalities, social media's velocity, and the deceptive potential of technology-generated content. When sensationalism blooms, fact-checking becomes vital. The Musk-Boeing claim underscores the importance of critical scrutiny, of seeking official filings, cross-checking corporate statements, and trusting reliable verification sources. It's not that people want to believe the rumor, but it's that the rumor plays into a narrative that the public has come to expect, where visionaries like Musk might just redraw industrial boundaries. In sum, the story began with a bold premise. Elon Musk, the ultimate disruptor, seizes control of Boeing and reshapes aerospace. But the claim crumbled under scrutiny. There was no acquisition. The entire narrative was a fabrication. AI-enhanced visuals, exaggerated headlines, and a vacuum of credible evidence. No SEC forms, no announcement, nothing but rumor. And from that lies a lesson, shaped by intrigue. In a world where sensational headlines thrive, reality demands verification, and for truth to prevail, skepticism must press that demand relentlessly. The fascination with the idea of Elon Musk buying Boeing did not come from nowhere. It stemmed from a deep cultural understanding of his track record as someone who routinely defies convention. Musk has made a career out of moving into industries that once seemed untouchable. First electric cars, then reusable rockets, then satellite communications, and even ambitious tunneling projects. For many, the concept of him suddenly acquiring Boeing didn't feel absurd, but rather like the natural next chapter in a career defined by disruption. The public imagination was already primed to accept such a story, which is partly why it was able to spread so far before the truth emerged. The image of Boeing under Musk's leadership conjured visions of an aerospace giant suddenly revitalized with the breakneck pace of SpaceX's innovation. People speculated about what this hypothetical partnership could mean. More aggressive timelines for next-generation aircraft, bold pushes towards supersonic travel, perhaps even the integration of spaceflight concepts into commercial aviation. Such speculation fueled online debates, not because the acquisition had actually occurred, but because it touched a nerve in how people think about technological progress. Boeing itself holds a unique place in the global industrial landscape. For over a century, it has been synonymous with commercial aviation and military aerospace manufacturing, and its influence stretches far beyond the United States. A change in its ownership, especially by a figure like Musk, would represent not just a corporate restructuring, but a symbolic shift in how power is distributed in the aerospace world. The sheer scale of Boeing's contracts with governments, airlines, and space agencies would make any acquisition an event of enormous geopolitical consequence. In the imagined version of events, Musk's control could mean a consolidation of influence over both civilian and defense aviation. That perceived possibility is precisely what made the rumor so electrifying. The potential implications extended beyond business headlines into the realms of international relations and national security. Boeing is not just a plane manufacturer, it's a key defense contractor, providing everything from fighter jets to surveillance aircraft. If a single individual, no matter how visionary, were to gain direct control of such a company, questions would immediately arise about regulatory oversight, governmental approval, and the stability of defense supply chains. These are not small stakes. They involve the strategic balance of military capabilities around the world. From a technological standpoint, imagining Musk at the helm of Boeing also triggered thoughts about what might happen to the pace and style of aerospace development. Boeing, despite its achievements, has often been criticized for bureaucratic inertia and slow-moving innovation cycles compared to upstart competitors. SpaceX, on the other hand, thrives on rapid prototyping, iterative design, and accepting a higher level of risk in exchange for accelerated progress. A merger of these two cultures, had it been real, would have been like mixing oil and fire. Supporters of the hypothetical saw this as an opportunity to inject new energy into a legacy corporation. Skeptics envisioned clashes of corporate culture and operational chaos. The global aviation market is already in the midst of transformation, with sustainability concerns pushing manufacturers toward new propulsion systems, lighter materials, and alternative fuels. A Boeing under Musk's leadership, even in fantasy, raised the question of whether electric or hybrid electric aircraft would suddenly leap forward, or whether reusable spacecraft could replace some long-haul commercial flights in the future. Even without any truth to the rumor, the speculation exposed just how eager people are for radical shifts in transportation technology, and how closely they link such changes to a few influential figures. Financially, the supposed acquisition hinted at staggering numbers. Boeing's market capitalization and debt load make it one of the largest and most complex companies to acquire outright. Musk's personal wealth, tied largely to Tesla stock, could theoretically support such a purchase if structured through a combination of equity swaps, leverage financing, and strategic partnerships. This line of thinking gave the rumor a layer of plausibility, because Musk has already undertaken enormous and unconventional deals, such as his acquisition of Twitter, where traditional business logic seemed to bend around his ambitions. Public reaction to the initial claim also revealed the degree to which people now treat business news as a form of entertainment. The prospect of a dramatic corporate coup carried the same energy as a major sports trade or a surprise political announcement. The more outrageous the claim, the more it compelled people to share, comment, and speculate, sometimes with humor, sometimes with genuine curiosity. In that environment, the speed of digital communication allowed the Boeing rumor to saturate feeds before most people had even considered checking the source. At its core, the excitement over the false Boeing acquisition was a mirror reflecting society's appetite for seismic shifts in the status quo. Even though the story proved to be unfounded, it tapped into a shared fascination with the possibility of sweeping, unexpected change. Whether that change comes from a maverick entrepreneur, a revolutionary technology, or an unlikely merger, The public is drawn to narratives that suggest the world might wake up tomorrow and find itself in a radically different place. In that way, the Boeing story, though fictional, was more than just a blip in the news cycle. It was an illustration of how easily imagination can leap ahead of reality, especially when tied to figures whose real-life actions often seem improbable until they are already happening. It demonstrated the way rumors, even when debunked, can momentarily reshape the collective sense of what is possible. And it left behind an unspoken question. If the idea of Musk buying Boeing felt believable, how far off might a similarly disruptive move truly be? If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Elon Musk buying Boeing? What do you expect happens next? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.